What's happening, bitches? Salmon here, and welcome to the Hardcore Ironman thingy. Well, yesterday I said I'd go get that dungeon new, didn't I? Yeah. Well, I went ahead and did that. That's fucking done, ladies and gents. Finally done. It's only taken, what, 22 episodes? Jesus Christ. Yeah, banged out 80 dungeon new in pretty much early yesterday. Something like that. Got the tokens for it. I now have the Imp and the Bone Crusher. They are officially mine. They are in my bank. Thank fuck for that. So Dungeon Newing is over for now. I have absolutely no tokens on it though. So I will actually have to go back there and gain myself some more in order to buy the chaotic stuff eventually. But thinking about that, range weapon wise, I'm just going to go grab that crystal bow. And then at 80 I can always do QBD. I should be able to poke QBD in the face without too much trouble. It's one of the few bosses I actually know and can do. So that'll give me the royal crossbow, and that shouldn't be too much trouble, and that is tier 80 essentially, so whatever. Range weapon sorted. Magic weapon wise, yeah, might have to get the staff. Although, I suppose I could end up doing Plague's End, and you get the enhanced crystal weapon seed for nothing to know. I think you need 90 smithing to new. Yeah, I might have to get a chaotic staff then for the old Magi. Melee wise, probably not too much of a problem because I'm gonna have to go to God Wars and stuff in order to get my own gear. So yeah, I'll probably end up using the weapons from there as well. Come to think of it, so maybe not too bad. But yeah, I'll have to go back there. Definitely have to go get those scrolls of efficiencies for all the different crafts, because they'll end up saving me a fair bit of time and money, and they're only like, what, 20k, 30k tokens each, so well worth doing, I think. But yeah, either way, I'll get back to Dungeoneering eventually. Right now, I'm going to take a very well-deserved little break for a bit from Dungeoneering, and I did go ahead and went back into fishing because, well, I did start doing Slayer, and then quite quickly realised I only have 10 cooked lobsters. So yeah, I don't think my cooked salmon are really going to be useful, seeing as they heal like 300 HP. So, in lieu of that, I do actually have about 8k of uncooked lobbies in my bank, and I have got my fishing up to 72 or 3, I think it was. 73 I think I got just last night. So a couple more levels and I'll be on to sharks, which is a business. But I don't have the cooking gauntlets from Family Crest. And I don't have a lot of things from a hell of a lot of quests that do actually need to be done. Before I jump into that Slayer, I probably want to have smoking kills done as well. So at least I earn some points from doing all those Slayer tasks. And I will need to make that Slayer mask eventually. And there are a few things in there, like being able to put the Bone Crusher onto your tool belt and the Imp into your tool belt and herbicide and whatnot. So I will need points and want them for those as well. So, by the looks of it, it's going to be a little bit of a question rampage for a while, I think. As you can see in the background now, this is literally just after I did my Dungeoneering stuff yesterday, because I did kind of realise almost everything right now that I need or want or would be ideal is all locked behind quests, which is kind of annoying, but also pretty good, which means there's going to be quite a few quest guides coming out very rapidly. So, start off, I did do In Search of the Maya Key, in kind of lieu of I'll end up getting Darkness of Hallerville done, then I can do Temple Tracking back and forth, and that should get me quite a few crafting levels, which would be incredibly useful, because crafting's kind of annoying to level otherwise. But, got to... Oh, done the first one, no problem at all. Got to in Aid in the Maya Key, requires a Mithril Bar, which requires me to stab some water fiends in the face, because I'm pretty sure they drop them, and they're probably the lowest level things that drop myth bars. But 10 lobbies, so stuck behind Family Crest to get some food. At which point I kind of realised, well, I'm 69 range, I'm about 20k away from 70. I wonder what elf quests I could actually do. Looked at it, done Plague City, done Biohazard, so both of those are out of the way. Underground Pass I can do, Regicide I can do, Roving Elves I can do. Morning's End Part 1 I can do, and Morning's End Part 2 I can do as well. The only thing I can't do at this point is Within the Light, as I don't have the ranged and agility levels, or not far off either of them. So essentially I can do all the elf quests up to Plague's End, essentially. Which I'll have to end up doing at the very least up to roving elves just for the crystal stuff. Although I don't really know if I'll be able to do roving elves. You've got to kill the moss giant with nothing on, haven't you? So yeah. I don't know if my stats will allow me to do it, but I'll definitely give it a try. So I'll end up probably doing Underground Pass, Regicide, and Roving Elves just to get the equipment. I gotta do the family crest. I've got the requirements for that. That'll give me the cooking gauntlet, which allows me to get some food, which will allow me to do everything else. And then I gotta do Xflower's Little Helper and Smoking Kills to unlock the Slayer points and whatnot. So I think for the foreseeable future, I'm going to have to do quite a lot of quests. So that is likely what is going to happen. Although in between, when I do get bored, I dare say I will very much likely just go into fishing. Because it's nice and AFK, and I will always need food. So whatever. You know? But yeah, that is pretty much it. That's everything that happened yesterday. Gained quite a few levels. A few hunter levels, dungeoneering levels, range level, quite a few fishing levels. Mining level, couple of quests out and done with. In Search of the Mikey, Plague City, Biohazard, and I'm sure I did another quest, but I can't remember what the hell it was. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So expect some more quest guides coming up pretty soon. And yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing. It's time to get some quests done. No? Boom. Alright then, ladies and gents, that is pretty much it. That is the update for today. Yeah, expect quest guides coming up very shortly. In a bit, people. In a bit.